Chapter 12, 15. Wu Clan's Conflict. Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. Wu Du-shu slowly opened her eyes. A brand new day, she thought to herself. A rank 8 immortal goo was flying around in this average-sized house. Food path immortal goo medicine fragrance. This was a healing immortal goo. It filled the entire house with a thick fragrance of medicine. But Wu Du-shu's own rotting smell was intense. The medicine fragrance could not conceal it. The two smells mixed together. Even goo immortals could not stand it. Another passing day meant one less day left. Wu Du-shu knew that she was very close to dying. At this moment she was lying in her bed, looking at the scene outside her room. Her heart was filled with tranquility. Long ago, when she was still a rank 6 goo immortal, she fell in love with a demonic path goo cultivator and was punished by the clan. She was locked in this house for 15 years. To think that this was her fortuitous encounter. It turned out, inside this house, there was an inheritance of a Wu clan ancestor. Wu Du-shu obtained it and cultivated in secret. Her strength rose rapidly and drastically. She even used the great expert's blessed land to meet with her lover in secret. Wu clan's goo immortals did not expect that Wu Du-shu was openly breaking the clan rules under their watch. Those were Wu Du-shu's happiest years. She was immersed in unparalleled bliss. Back then, she was just a young, beautiful, and silly girl. She did not know the vicious nature of people. She could not tell that her lover had ulterior motives. Time passed. Thousands of years later, Wu Du-shu returned to this house. She was close to dying. Her lifespan was running out. She had days left. This old woman was filled with experience and fatigue. Her murky gaze seemed to have crossed thousands of years. Back to the past, when she spent her happiest times laughing in this house, all of her memories were surfacing in her mind. These memories were forever painted in a rosy light. The windows of the house were opened. A gentle breeze carrying the fragrance of flowers and grass entered her room. A young lady with a beautiful appearance, youthful with eyes clear as water, greatly moving. She was singing in the house, cleaning up the place and doing a lot of mortal chores, yet she was extremely happy and lively. At that time, happiness was so easily obtained, but as she grew older, this simple bliss left her. As for that lover, Wu Du-shu's first love, she had already forgotten him. His image was blurry. The pain that he had caused Wu Du-shu caused her to grieve terribly. The hatred that tortured her tired soul had faded with the wind. Creak. With a soft sound, the door of the house was opened by someone. Wu Du-shu turned her head with difficulty. Through the curtains, she saw a familiar figure. She was not surprised. She had allowed this. She was Wu clan's first supreme elder, a person who was in power for thousands of years. Without her permission, who could enter this house? You are here. Wu Du-shu spoke faintly with much difficulty. But the person who came was very well-mannered. He knelt on the ground and bowed deeply. I am here to meet you, mother. This person was a middle-aged man with an ordinary appearance. He had a strong body and sharp eyebrows, giving him a dark and hazy aura. Wu Du-shu spoke. I called you here to tell you something. You have a younger half-brother. He was born in Eastern Sea. I will pass everything in Wu clan to you, and my own inheritance will be left to him. Do you understand? The middle-aged man lowered his head until it touched the ground. This child understands. You may leave. Wu Du-shu paused for a moment before saying, I will take my leave. The middle-aged goo immortal said carefully. He slowly got up and moved back a few steps before turning around and leaving the house, softly shutting the doors. He did not dare to even breathe loudly. He had an expression of reverence that never changed. Only after he left and passed several large mountains, reaching his own immortal goo house, did his expression change. Mother is muddle-headed. Before dying, she actually wants to bring back that illegitimate son. That bastard, can't he stay in Eastern Sea for good? Why must he return and fight with me over the inheritance? The middle-aged goo immortal flew into a rage. Master, don't be angry. Mind your health. A rank 7 goo immortal with a hunched back quickly urged. The middle-aged goo immortal kicked him away, roaring, Mother's abilities come from her Windpath immortal goo. She wants to hand these immortal goo to that bastard. Without these immortal goo, with just my rank 8 cultivation level, what can I do? We would still be bullied by Ba clan, Tai clan, and Shang clan. Saying that she will leave everything in Wu clan to me, why do I want these resources for? I want her rank 8 immortal goo. I want battle strength. With strength, what can I not get? The middle-aged goo immortal got angrier as he spoke. He paced around in the immortal goo house. Master, we could also just finish him off. The rank 7 hunched back. Goo immortal walked forward and chopped downwards with his hand. The middle-aged goo immortal stopped walking. He frowned deeply, turning to ask the rank 7 goo immortal, "You mean to say?" "That's right. First Supreme Elder only has 2 sons. Other than you, there is only the Eastern Sea illegitimate son. If we kill him, then all of First Supreme Elder's inheritance will be yours, right?" The rank 7 hunchback goo immortal smiled sinisterly. The middle-aged goo immortal blinked rapidly as sweat appeared on his forehead. "No. If Mother finds out, I will be finished." Thinking about his mother's methods, even though the middle-aged goo immortal had rank 8 cultivation level, he could not help but tremble. Oh, forget it. He is only rank 7. What can he do even if he returns? The middle-aged goo immortal sighed deeply. But the hunchback goo immortal did not give up. He continued to speak. "Oh, Master, you cannot think like that. He already has rank 7 cultivation level. What will happen when he gets First Supreme Elder's immortal goo?" The middle-aged goo immortal snorted, regaining some of his defiance. "Even if he has rank 8 immortal goo, his Dalmark accumulation cannot compare to mine. He is not my match. It is a pity regarding those 2 rank 8 immortal goo, however." Sigh. The hunchback goo immortal smiled sinisterly. "Master, you are just hesitant because you are afraid of failure and causing First Supreme Elder to punish you. Actually, we do not need to act ourselves. Other than us, there is Ba clan, Tai clan, Chi clan, and others. They are all after our clan's status. They want to displace us. As long as we release information about his traveling route, we can lure them to attack. By then, we will benefit from it greatly." The middle-aged goo immortal heard and his eyes shone. He praised, good plan, Shutuo. You are indeed my greatest aid. When I become First Supreme Elder, I will not mistreat you. Master, it is my job to solve problems for you. It is my honor." The hunchback goo immortal's eyes were turning red as he choked, holding back a sob. The middle-aged goo immortal patted Shutuo's shoulder. He did not speak. He only showed happiness on his face. Inside the immortal goo house, both master and servant had a lightened atmosphere. "Master, there is no time. Should I go prepare now?" "Yes, go ahead. I am assured if you are handling it." After leaving the immortal goo house, Shutuo's eyes flashed with a sharp and dark light. After spending so much effort, I finally managed to convince this Wu Yong. This way, even if I expose information about this illegitimate son and get hunted down by others, I will be safe under Wu Yong's protection. My true identity will not be exposed. Shu Tuo's true identity was not just simply Wu Yong's servant. The truth was, he was a Ba clan goo immortal. He was a spy planted into Wu clan. He had the highest authority among the spies. The situation in southern border was very different from northern plains and central continent. Among the righteous path forces in southern border, Wu clan was the domineering one. In history, at their peak, they had 3 rank 8 goo immortals. And across history, Wu clan always had at least 1 rank 8 goo immortal to hold the fort in their clan. Wu clan had always been strong. Wu Dushu's life was ending, while Wu Yong was not talented enough. Even though he was rank 8 compared to the other righteous path rank 8s, he was not impressive. Wu Dushu's illegitimate son, Wu Yihai, had incredible talent according to some information. Even though he was a lone cultivator in Eastern Sea, he had formidable battle strength. He was quite famous even in Eastern Sea's goo immortal world. Killing Wu Yihai could not only weaken Wu clan, it can also attack Wu Yong's reputation and send Wu clan into chaos and suspicion internally. Shu Tuo went with much hope. Some days later, 3 Gu immortals were passing through the Miasma regional wall. Young master, we are almost through the Miasma regional wall. This is the final hurdle. Once we are out of the regional wall, they will have fewer chances to attack us. An elderly Gu immortal said solemnly. Wu Yihai suddenly said, Uncle Zhang, you mean that the following part of the journey is the most dangerous? That's right. The elderly Gu immortal nodded seriously. Another young-looking Gu immortal said, but as long as we get through this, we will be completely free. As long as you can meet your mother, all of the hardship and suffering on this trip would be repaid by hundreds or thousands of times. Hearing about his mother, Wu Yihai had complex emotions. He sighed. Oh, what rewards! I am not thinking about them. I just want to see my birth mother. She was the one who abandoned me, but she also got Uncle Zhang to lead me on the road of cultivation. I want to meet her personally, and for the first and final time, before leaving. I am an Eastern Sea Gu immortal. I became immortal in Eastern Sea. Uncle Zhang smiled. Young master, don't worry. First Supreme Elder had long since thought of this. She prepared everything for you. Even though you became immortal in Eastern Sea, we have an immortal killer move to cleanse your heaven and earth chi to turn you from an Eastern Sea Gu immortal to a Southern Border Gu immortal. From now on, you can undergo tribulations in Southern Border, taking in heaven and earth chi without any problems. Oh, there is such a way. Wu Yihai heard this and became overjoyed. Even though he had some fame in Eastern Sea, he was just a lone cultivator. He knew the pain and weakness of cultivating alone. If he had a super force to rely on, Wu Yihai would be glad about it. He was just thinking about this when suddenly dragon breath resembling swordlight assaulted his face.